Good evening, everyone. We will now call this meeting to order. Our invocation will be given by Councilman Evans.
Oh, Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many blessings that you bestowed upon us. Father, we ask that you watch over this meeting tonight. We ask that everything be done in decent and in order. Lord, we pray for the city of Monticello. We pray for the state of Florida. We pray for the United States of America. Lord, we ask that put a special blessing upon our men and women who are serving armed services, serving that we might have the freedom to be here tonight. Lord, these and other blessings we ask in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we thank you for coming out tonight and welcome. You all right?
Oh, yeah. Every day hit my foot, I've been hollering.
Item 4, public comment.
Public comment. Mr. Pittman?
Yes, sir.
To the Honorable Council members, City Manager, the Clerk, the Attorney, and to whom it may concern, I am George Washington Sr., 450 South Marvin Street, Monticello, Florida, zip 32324. For 66 years, I have utilized the city services for that time. Due to needed repairs, I stopped paying my bill in April, but I got a printout here. I owe $285. This is the printout right here. I've gone through the proper channel protocol. Now I'm bringing it to you and hoping that you will do what is fair and just. And the water is cut off now because I'm making some repairs. I need your help for $285. If I have to pay it, then I'll pay it. Then I got a printout also that the reconnection, the cutoff date would be about the 20th, as I recall. And since that time, it moved along. Nobody, I don't see that now. So I need your consideration. So whatever fair is just, buck stop right there with y'all. Thank you.
When did you turn the water off?
I stopped paying my bill.
Okay,
In April.
in April, so they should have cut
And
the cut
the
off.
city didn't cut the water off.
Oh, okay.
It kept running. That's my understanding. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. You want to make any comments on
Yeah,
that?
so we heard from Mr. Pittman, and then we cut it off about a month ago or so. That was when he let us know. He said he may have told someone before. We didn't have any record of it needing to be shut off prior to that. So then we just had the sitting balance there. Then recently Mr. Pittman came in and asked about if I stopped paying in April, when should it have stopped? So I let him know that we had, after we get 2 months behind and a certain amount, we will cut them off. And that since we didn't know, somebody may have been trying to keep his water going for him, but we did not know that he wanted it shut off. So that kept going until he came in and spoke to me, and then we shut it off.
So we shut off before then.
Well, don't if you don't pay it.
Okay, we had shut it off a little bit before that.
Don't if they don't pay it in a month, they cut it out.
So not 1 month, but after 2 months,
So
and
it should have been off in June. And I don't, sometimes some of the guys, depending if they might, think that he was there and because of who he is, they might have left it on.
so
That might have been it, or
Well,
because
they-
we did try to get a hold of him multiple times and we did not have a way to do so.
Well, I
So they
feel like
probably
they
did it as a
should
courtesy
show
because of
favoritism
who it
to
is.
some
Okay,
to keep
one at
it
a time
on
now.
when others they cut it off.
Well, and,
At the 20th of the month.
we try to get to everybody.
That should apply to everyone.
Exactly. We don't hold favoritism. I'm just guessing as to why it didn't at the time.
Mhm.
I was not aware of it.
We can only do so much from in the office compared to what the guys do outside.
So what we prefer is for someone to contact when they want it shut off.
Not just wait for it
and-
to be shut off.
Cause I know this lady comes to me most monthly and she said, I need my water bill cut off. She comes the day before the 20th. I said, why don't you come the day before the 10th? You won't have to pay the extra. And you don't have it on the 10th, you ain't got it on the 10th, then why you come on the 20th?
Yeah, 'cause the
If
10th
you
is
paid
when
on
we
the 9th, it wouldn't be that extra money.
Correct.
hmm And that should apply to me and everybody else.
Yeah.
Paid paid before the 10th, if by the 20th, cut it off.
Correct. Yeah. So I
That should
can't.
apply to everyone.
Correct. So I don't know that any exception was made for Mr. Pittman. I'm not sure why it wasn't shut off at that
And
time.
just to be clear, based off what Kirk was saying, it normally takes about 2 months as a grace period not to cut off the water immediately. The reason being that, I mean, I'm sure
No,
that.
this lady that I paid, if she can't find me, they cut it off on the 20th.
The
Yes.
printout said on the 20th, that's what the printout showed.
And we have the shut off list for the guys and we give it out to them every month. So whether or not those guys get to shutting everybody off, because I know when we've had some turnover this last few months, things have been a little hectic.
Now, this also
Internally.
wasn't a
We're not
matter
sure.
of zero usage
No.
each month after April either. There was usage each month too. And so what I explained to Mr. Pittman when he came in is that if they were all zero, that's one thing, then sorry, it looks like you wanted it turned off and we didn't get to it. But when there's continued usage,
Yeah.
someone knows water's going there. And so it's kind of,
If he should have, on the April, if he said turn it off and don't use anymore,
Correct.
then it was been zero, right?
yes ma'am,
I
but we
understand
did
that.
not have
But if you
no-
continue to use it, then you're using the water.
Yeah, correct, and we assume, or now as far as why, if it wasn't paid, why that continued, I don't have that information. And so we let him know that it is stopped now, this is his current bill, and there were charges previously, and so,
Is there anybody living at the residence if there's water usage there?
Is anybody using at the
No,
resident where the water?
no.
Because if there's no one there,
Well,
then
who
there
was
shouldn't be
using
any
the water?
usage.
He was saying if the water was still being used.
yeah, because each,
I'm just going by what the record show, what I've been paying, and what the record show. It should have been cut off.
So Mr. Pill,
When I stopped paying, it should have been cut off.
so Mr. Pill, do you intend to, after you finish your repairs, move back into the house?
Sure.
Okay, so I think.
Then there's a $20 reconnection fee. I don't mind that, but they $285. That's my concern.
That's
That's
in
for
the
7
trail
months
of
of
the house.
usage.
That's in the house.
Oh,
Okay.
in the house.
and there may be, I don't recall, there might be 1 or 2 months that didn't have usage in that whole.
I don't think
No?
there was.
Okay.
There was I think they all had usage.
Okay, then they all had some or even a reasonable number. Some of them were up there like at least 100 units, so, which is a cubic foot. So, I mean, when he brought it to my attention, we stopped it. Beyond that, we don't, I don't like using, I stopped paying, so you should know to turn off my service. We try not to operate that way, and we try to make contact with people who are not paying. And then when it's like, okay, we can't go beyond this point, we're gonna shut it off. That's why we have beyond 2 months, but I don't have a reason why this one slipped through the cracks.
Back to the question. He said $20, isn't it more to reconnect?
We have not raised, I mean, as
So
far
it's
as I know,
just-
we have not raised.
As long as- yeah, as long as
a
they're just-
reconnection fee.
If we still have their deposit, there's no reason to pay
But
any more.
his account was closed out, and that's why he came up to the office, because he got a final bill. So his account has been already shut off, closed out.
Yeah, I think we did that like a month ago.
And that was his remaining amount after his deposit was applied.
Yeah, so after, I believe, the last council meeting, when Mr. Pittman raised that concern.
I think it was back when
Or even
Heather was
before that
here
one?
in
Okay.
August, yeah.
Yeah, we had shut it off then, because he came in and let us know. Before that, I didn't have any indication that it should have been shut off. We didn't have a note or anything.
Okay, so are we demanding full payment now?
I mean, his services stopped, so
Uh-huh.
we haven't been after him for payment, but.
If he wants to open the account back again, then normally by what we do is if you wanna reopen your account and you have a past due balance on an old account, that needs to be paid up, and then plus any deposit to be put into a new account, is what we go by for everybody.
So like I said, if there hadn't been any usage, I saw that as a different matter, because then it would clearly be, we just did not turn it off and you must have wanted to turn it off. But since there is usage,
So does the usage volume, does it look like somebody was living there, or does
Yes.
it look like?
yeah, it
Okay.
looked like regular.
It wasn't
yeah.
just like leaking that he's in the
No, it
process
didn't
of
seem like
repairing
that,
or
no.
something?
Did it
Okay.
just seem like a toilet flush or hand wash? It was, I mean, there was a good amount of just normal daily, it seemed like. It wasn't high, but it was just more than normal.
I mean, so to me, we just didn't get it shut off as quickly as he wanted to. But again, we didn't have any note in our system indicating that the previous clerk had received a call or anything. So as soon as he came in and talked to us about it, that's when we stopped service.
Okay, so would you accept any payment amounts that he pays on it now or going forward?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what about the,
It went in with the first time we had talked about this when he came in and we shut it off. Mr. Pitton let me know that somebody would come in and pay that. I recall.
okay. Now, are you having any problems with the mobile home?
No. Oh, that's just right over there.
Okay, so those are separate accounts?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, does that, I know it's not all you might want to hear, but does that help some? When do you plan on having, finish the repairs on it?
The sooner possible.
Okay, but will you need the water on to do the repairs?
Well, no, I got a pipe, bursted pipe, so I got it off right now.
Okay.
It was double off now.
Okay,
I built the pipe. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering, is the use, could that use have been from a busted pipe rather than somebody?
It didn't seem like it.
No, it
Okay.
would have been if it was a busted pipe and
Yeah.
going for that long,
Okay.
there would have been a huge amount where that really
Yeah, we
would
had
have flagged
different
us.
amounts.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
okay. All right, Mr. Pittman, is this agreeable? Is it a better understanding on it now? But, it's still standing at the 285. And I wish we could, reduce it or do something, but if the water meter is showing that's the water usage, that's what the city manager is letting us know.
You make a just spend the $285?
I would love to, but I can't do it. That falls under the city manager's department. Wish it could. All right, we'll move on now. Public comment? Yes, sir.
Second one on the list is Ronald James.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. James.
My concern is about, my name is Ronald James. I live on 1111 Second Street, Monticello.
Yes, sir.
My concern is the children. I love the children. And you got about 17 children living in that area. And they need somewhere to sit down for the buses. And I want to know what can we do to get some benches there and a top to get them out of the weather. And sometimes the buses are late, They come, you know, I be out there every morning with it.
Uh-huh.
And now the time changed, now 7 o'clock, it's still dark. And the children's out there.
Yes.
And the cars be flying up and down the road. I wish we could get some signs too, say bus stop, we need a couple of them.
Okay.
So what can we do about it? You know, we need it bad.
Can you maybe give us a better reference point for
Yeah,
where this
that's
is?
what-
So 2nd Street and 4th.
Second and Tongue.
Second
Oh, 2nd and
Second
Tongue.
and tongue, okay.
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 And the buses be late, it's supposed to be there, hang out those children Snap Road at 7:10. I went down that road a couple of times, 20 minutes to 8, the bus is coming. They have breakfast checked down at 8 o'clock, they don't even get the breakfast for the past, I don't know how long. Now this morning, they must have got back on schedule telling me they were short of drivers. I thought those children problem because they short of drivers. They should have somebody on duty standby to pick them up. And they coming from all parts of 2nd Street, 4th Street, Railroad.
Right.
2 on the corner of Railroad, 3 on the corner of Hayes, and I don't know how many coming out of Trailer Park. I seen about 20 of them standing up.
17, 18 of them,
Okay.
And that's
so
every morning.
every morning.
17 to 20-ish or something, kids.
Councilman Jones, excuse me, if the bus is late and the children is late getting there, they don't get the breakfast?
No, that's what they told
It's
me.
not their fault, they should have a late breakfast.
Well, that's
They should
nobody.
have their,
I
because it's not
know you
their
can be a
fault.
cook. I asked them, do they get breakfast after they have? They say they don't serve breakfast. So maybe somebody need to contact
Well,
out there and let them know those children should have breakfast. Because that bus being late for
Some
the
of those
past month and a
kids
half.
probably didn't have supper. Maybe they didn't have supper. And
That's what I'm
then-
saying. That's why they
and
give
they're
them
not
that.
gonna have breakfast, then they got to wait till
Lunch.
lunch.
That's why they
And,
be acting
they
out.
can't study that much. They,
Yeah,
it's
about-
off course.
We have about
It's
20
off course.
we have about 20 children down there, and then the bus is late, and they be sitting on the ground. They sit on the ground.
Well, they need a place to
And
sit.
so they need some benches down
That's
there.
right.
I said, I measured, you see my paperwork. It's right
Uh-huh,
there.
yes, sir.
It's 109 inches by 25, and need 3 of them, we need a top, so they can sit down. You know, I be out there every morning I be out there with them.
Yeah, you do.
Every morning.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, well, we certainly appreciate you for being there and bringing this to our attention.
Is this something we could either partner with the school board? What kind of responsibilities does the city have versus the school board? I agree something needs to be done, but is there?
I think it'd be a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to look into the land in that area in terms of ownership
Right.
and what kind of easements may
Well,
be attached to that.
You got 17 feet from Mr. Hayes. You see it there?
Uh-huh.
I made it. I went out there and done everything. 17 feet from the road and all that. And then you got 9 feet for the children's safety. So you got plenty of room.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of who owns the
Curtis
land.
Hayes.
Yeah,
Because if it depends what we can do with that land depends on whether we own a right to that land or not.
We could do benches pretty easily.
We can do benches
if we
pretty
have
easily
the
if
space
With
if
the
we have
top-
city property.
With the top.
Well, they eat like
He
Brown
said
said,
with the
maybe
top over.
partner
Yes,
with the school
cover.
board. They have them.
Yeah.
That's their children, even though they're in the city at the stop. The bus is not provided by the city of Monticello, by Jefferson School District.
And also,
So you shouldn't have to put the whole freaking thing down there. The seats, they there, the students are there. But they should be able to put something in once they get the clarification on the property.
and
Well, you
also
said
can
that.
get some signs, see, bus stop,
Right.
whatever, there's no signs or nothing. Cars be coming down up in that road fast early.
Yeah, slow down, children's there.
Uh-huh.
I'll have an officer start patrolling there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know,
We can talk to the
Yeah.
school board.
it used to be speed bumps, but when they shut the other school down, they pull the speed bumps up.
Right.
So from 2nd Street, from Hayes, between Hayes and 11th Street, there, speed hump. And the next speed hump you get is gonna be between Orange and Lemon. And the next one you're gonna get, it's gonna be up right where Park intersect with 2nd. And that's when you come around, matter of fact, gonna be 2, that's when you come around the curve. It's like the Daytona 500.
Right, right.
So they had, and I couldn't even get my driveway, so we got
You
speed
already
humps there.
you got some around already. I seen them like by the old Howard Middle School. That's what you talking about.
Yes.
Well, I requested that there because I couldn't get on my driveway.
Mr. James, have you been before the school board yet?
No, not yet.
So when you go before the school board, can you recommend that him and you and the manager ride so you can kind of at least ride around so the manager can get an idea of
Who's
That's me, sir.
the city manager?
I'm happy to go with you and someone from the school board.
When you want to set it up and see when we go?
And you could go out there and talk with,
Yeah, and
Jackie Pond.
I'll give you one of my cards so that you can contact.
But it's best if you approach the school board as a
That's
concerned
Okay,
parent.
no problem.
And then he will go with you and you can point to every spot that you have in the problem.
All right.
And then you have two people at the same time and then they can work from there.
but in the meantime, can you
Use my
go
cell
out
phone.
and
Always
talk
answer
to Jackie Pons, and you know, when the school board meeting, then he come before the school board meeting, so he'll know in advance what's happening. Cause you know, they don't need it next month, they need it now.
They need it now.
Those children is there now, and as he says, the people is running up and down, they don't have any respect, they go up and down the streets, and they don't have any respect for these kids, and you know, and the children is, you know, they done got up that early in the morning, you know, they're drowsy and everything. So, you know, we need to protect our children, because this is our future.
As Councilman Levin said, you contact the superintendent. And then set up whenever the school board meeting, then you and the manager can go out there and you can stand just like you stand before, you can stand before the school board and tell them, reference what that situation is.
In the meantime, Chief Mosley having a patrol out there, that should help.
Okay. Well, you
And
know.
I'll be glad to go with you at the school.
The food concerns are certainly.
Yeah, they don't-
They need to address that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing that this council could do about the food, the breakfast concerns with
Yeah.
the being served
Yeah,
at
you
schools.
need to talk to him about that, because if the children is late, it's not their fault that the bus
Right.
is late. And they should have, well, it's 25 children late, so they could have breakfast to the side, like cereal and milk and a fruit to the side for them to have before they go into class. And they should notify the class, the bus is late.
I will take a look out there tomorrow,
Yeah.
though, and then I'm happy to meet with you.
Okay,
And
what time tomorrow? What time you want to tomorrow?
I have to look at my schedule. I don't know if it'll be at 10 or 9 in the morning, but somewhere in the morning. But if I can get your contact before you leave, or actually your number's probably on the sign-in sheet, so I can call you.
Okay.
It is not.
It's not on there.
It is not.
It's
On the
not
second
on there.
page, you can purchase that.
I got it on there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that. Yep, I got that, sir.
All right.
I don't.
Mr. James, we certainly appreciate you bringing this to our attention.
Like I said, I be out there in the morning, and
Yes, sir.
sometimes, you know, the children get tired.
Uh-huh.
They be sitting on the line, about 17, 18 children out there. You know, they need some. When it rain, they need to get out the weather and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
It's too much.
Well, we appreciate you. Now, Mr. James has been a long time. He's retired from the school, working with all of those kids at the elementary school.
Yes, ma'am.
And his daughter has won the, what?
National College Board thing. She getting ready to go to Jacksonville this weekend for a debate.
Okay, okay. All righty.
That was a big write-up in the paper about it.
Yes.
And she's the FL future farmer with it.
Uh-huh, okay.
She's the president of that, and she wins a lot of competitions.
Well, I'm telling you, Mr. James is a hands-on parent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's also a former employee of the city of Monticello.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, we applaud you, Mr. James.
Yeah.
And your name is what now?
Kurt, K-U-R-T.
Okay,
Yes?
thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Buddy.
Well, we need more concerned citizens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, next on our comments, please. That's it? Okay. All right, number 5, consent agenda.
We'll have minutes next.
Okay. Alrighty, old business?
So, as everyone remembers, we applied to get some funding for the Florida 250 grant. We were not awarded anything. So, any plans for next year's Independence Day celebrations that we were wanting to do some stuff for? We're gonna have to find ways to locally fund that.
Okay. No fireworks.
Would you be able to come to our next meeting?
Yeah.
Let me see when it is.
All right.
And I think we can still do a lot of the ideas we had without
Okay.
the funds from the grant.
On the
Okay.
28th of October at 10 a.m. to the chamber.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. New business?
Okay. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to lay out any plans or a time frame or resources that we'd like to look into for just a general plan for tackling the city clerk.
But we had said, once the budget's over, that we needed to address it.
Correct.
So if we do decide,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Hey.
And I've had at least one or two applicants. I don't know if they meet the requirements, but there are some interested people.
Well, good.
So are we back on, have we caught up with all of the
So our audit,
tasks? Not audit, I mean
Okay.
completely. Have we caught up with all of the tasks? So we up on everything?
some
that
of it
we-
is kind of regular. We're still, I'm still getting access to different portals, but the grants are moving along. Our big ticket items are moving along. The audit, we're having a meeting tomorrow about that. But the rest of the stuff is going just not as fast as we like it. So, besides the audit, there's not any big things that we're missing right now.
So when is the audit due?
So that has already passed, and they have already had all of our information, and they've been working on the audit. So it passed September 30th and they still have that stuff. So the auditors and our CPA, we're all getting together tomorrow to see what else they need.
Our CPA is actually gonna be coming into office tomorrow to try to get a lot more submitted and done before our meeting with the auditors.
Everything else though, we've been keeping up as best we know.
So everything up to the audit is taken care of. And we got budget?
Yeah,
all
we're
of that.
working on it. Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't say everything is taken care of, but yes, yeah, we
Okay.
are getting to everything.
Okay, so we are in a place now where we can talk about the new clerk.
Yeah, and we have our new deputy clerk, our new utilities clerk, they're gonna start Monday, so we got that position filled.
Okay.
So, we just need to,
what's her name? His name, her name?
Bridget, her name is Bridget Davis.
Okay.
She seems great, very interested, mother and local, so I
Okay.
think it'll be good.
Well, thank you. We're moving. All right, just hold on to it real tight.
So, are we gonna just, I mean, we're talking about it very roughly, but do we want to, I hate to keep kicking the can down the road, but do we wanna wait until the audit's complete and everything
I
before
think it'd be
we?
best to get the audit complete
We get the new,
before, because,
deputy clerk trained up and
Yes,
everything, I mean,
yes.
yeah, we're gonna need that utility clerk
Yeah.
all trained up, audit done, and then we'll actually be able to give time to the new city clerk.
yeah.
Because I have to be the one to train the utility clerk, so I'm gonna be stretched a little more thinner than I already am. So I'll be kind of taking time on a few other things.
And,
Okay.
and Emily Anderson, again, did offer to give the new clerk to a baseline. Not necessarily stay and focus on everything, but kind of take some of our mix-up that we have and put it back in a good place for them to begin their work.
So when did you say Bridget starts?
Monday, this coming Monday, yes.
So a month or so?
I say in a couple months she'll be hopefully walking on her own, doing the month, start to finish.
Yeah, it'll take time for her to be autonomous, but
So we're talking 2 months or so before we start with our city clerk.
beginning of the year.
Okay,
And
we need a deputy clerk in there.
yeah, so that's who we're getting the second deputy. So Sarah's like the 1st
I'm
deputy,
still the deputy clerk.
and then we have our utility.
I'm still here.
The utility.
My title
clerk,
hasn't changed.
the utility clerk is a 2nd deputy. They're both deputies.
Just
But we're getting
until
ready.
confusion. So
But
deputy
it's-
clerk is me. Utility clerk is the other office.
But in the meantime,
So-
since we're in the position again of going about this differently than in elected position, but can we start to put together a job description for the city clerk with the skill set that we're hopefully
Yeah.
gonna be able to get, and then, we've got some movement going, so then if we do like we did last time, and I don't know what the consensus will be, but to advertise in essence for candidates to come forward and whatever, there's a better laid out expectation of what the job entails.
Yeah, we'll put that
We should
together.
have the base to that.
And then I also have the City Clerks Association to lean on too.
Okay, do you have any plans in moving Bridget over and getting another desk clerk?
What?
Utility
No,
clerk.
No.
Okay, all right, we got utility clerk, deputy clerk.
I'm the deputy clerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the deputy clerk,
Yes.
and we have to get
Okay, so
a-
usually we have 3 total
right,
clerks.
uh-huh,
The two under the city clerk.
so we
Uh,
still need a city clerk.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But not deputy clerk.
No.
The
Correct.
deputy clerk positions are filled.
Yes. We have.
Currently, the deputy clerk positions are filled. We have 2 of those.
So we're just waiting on our city clerk.
The
So we're gonna-
clerk,
All the rooms are
the
full.
elected position is the one that's empty.
It's a little
The
bit.
end is awful.
The utility clerk is part of the water
It's too long
department,
today to
but
be
since
That's
the
a-
last couple of years they were given.
Is there a way to
to-
change
okay.
it to where it's not labeled as
Confuse me
deputy
with
clerk for
the utility
utilities?
clerk, that's not
I can
Because I
just
think
call.
that
I
is
can stop
very
calling her
confusing.
that, but.
Yeah,
but-
utility
It
clerk.
is very confusing.
So the clerk has 2 employees.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sarah and the new utility clerk.
okay,
And so we're gonna be training her,
uh-huh,
and then in a couple months, once we're in a better place there,
yes.
then I will be looking at the city clerk.
Okay, gotcha, okay. Thank you, Cameron. Okay, all right, next item.
So the city dumpster. So I'm working on a contract. I'm working that up. Then I'll run it by Mitchell for the city dumpster, which was located next to the post office in the Dogwood parking lot. That's probably going to be moved to behind Monticello News, the ECB Publishing. They've got a nice little spot right
Okay.
there next to Mulberry,
Uh-huh.
where it'll fit perfect. And so that I just have to run that by Mitchell, and that would be ready by our next meeting to
Okay,
show you.
okay, so will that cost us to have that? there?
So yes, and so what we've worked out is just enough to offset their utility bill, which is not much more than the last agreement for the previous parking lot and dumpster. So this would work out to about $1,200 a year to have the dumpster there.
Okay,
Our previous agreement involved 2 property owners, so the total was about $1,800 a year for a parking lot and dumpster,
okay,
just for reference. So I'm still looking at leads for new parking, but I think $1,200 a year to have the dumpster there is reasonable. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. The other one was a 9-year agreement, so inflation in that time has changed enough that we wouldn't even be able to do that previous agreement.
okay. Alrighty. Okay, now, All right, all hearts and mind clear? Okay, item 8, reports to the council. Chief Mosley?
Everything's in my executive report, and also remember, the 31st is on a Friday this year, so remember the little trick-or-treaters gonna be walking around, so y'all be mindful of all the little children and their parents and everybody who's gonna be wanting some candy, so, that's all that I have.
Okay, city manager?
For one of our public works crew, Gerard Barnhart, lost his grandmother recently, so just keep him in your prayers. And we have some items that we were not able to get to the council this meeting, and I would like if the council could schedule a meeting before the end of the month to see a few planning items, which would be the Aldi and the Restored Glory Church. So if we could do a meeting the 4th Tuesday, which would be the 28th, that would be fantastic.
At night?
Yeah, if you want to do the same time, 7 o'clock.
I'm good with
Or
that
if there's a
date.
different time that works better. All I have right there is those 2 planning items, and then I'm also planning to, I'd like to get that contract for the dumpster to you guys then too.
Okay, all right, Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Is that correct?
Yeah, if
Okay.
that works for everyone. Tuesday, the
No.
28th of October at 7 o'clock.
Okay,
So that would be a special meeting?
Given the nature of this, I think it's technically a hearing
Okay.
on the,
To be a planning?
a planning hearing for, or a land use hearing.
And both of those items have been through the LPA, correct? That's-
Yes. Yeah, they.
There was a slight hiccup because the Monticello News is no longer.
Yeah, now that we only have one newspaper a week, we just ran into an issue where we didn't have the proper
It was a
printed
time.
advertisement to be able to bring those items to this meeting.
So we're gonna really advertise it as a regular meeting. That way, if we have other stuff and not just.
Yeah, I can.
Well, I mean, we have, our next meeting would be the next week, our next regular meeting.
Yeah, November
Right.
4th.
I guess the only reason I brought it up, because I thought we always kind of put that date in there for a second meeting to catch up. Normally it was used for a workshop, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying if somebody else has something, I don't want them to say, okay, we can only just listen.
Yeah, is there any reason that another item can't be?
I mean, we can call it a regular meeting, a second regular meeting, or a continuation of the regular meeting, and just move it from there. But realistically, the big thing is getting that notice out in time for those.
And we'll have that.
Alternatively, I don't know if there's any particular flavor for this, but we could, given that it is the 28th, and the Tuesday following that would be our next regular first Tuesday of the month meeting, the 4th. I'm not sure if there's any, it's a week, I don't know if.
Whether we put these items off till then,
Yeah.
or
Because these are the only 2 items that have been identified, so since we are talking about the 4th weekend, if we wanna push it to the next week, Tuesday the 4th.
Was there a reason you needed it before that meeting?
anything that'll get the Aldi going is
yeah.
helpful to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no one's on a timeline.
Okay.
They're waiting on us. So. But the building department, they're still reviewing the plans for the Aldi, so it's not even like
Crunch, yeah.
ready to go. Yeah.
What's this? We're talking about building. Hey, one quick question. All this bringing a plan. What's going on down here at Fred's?
So,
I'm just saying, do they have a plan?
so they haven't submitted anything yet, but I know that they are in the process of wanting to purchase and move Bob and Jeff's into
But
it.
there's work going on
Yeah,
at the
they
building.
tearing that
That's what I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
then
know
I
they're
need to,
doing landscaping stuff at the moment. I'm not sure about the internal.
I
I've not
will
seen
stop by
internal,
there,
just
cause I wasn't
landscaping.
aware that
You
they
need to
were.
stop by there. I don't know what's going on. I just know there's something.
Yeah, if they're remodeling to a certain
They're
extent, then we
cleaning
need.
it out.
then
They're
we need to
cleaning, taking
permit.
all that stuff out of it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
find out what's going on and make sure.
From what I'm correct, and they've just been cleaning up the parking lot and everything around it, so that's as far as I know.
I was
They
told-
did have water get turned on, so that might be a part of the cleaning stuff, or just making sure everything's functioning.
We'll.
I was told by the employees at Bob and Jeff's last week that they plan on being in February of next year.
Yeah, they told me 90 days they would like to get in there and have it as an expanded version of their previous place, which sounds great.
So they're gonna have two?
The current Bob and Jeff's, I believe, would become something else. They'll sell or something else. So they just want to move into a larger space. And they'd like to provide what we might be lacking, missing Winn-Dixie, is what they've expressed. But I will look and see what's going on inside
Yeah,
the
they have put a lot
building.
of extra stuff in
Mhm.
Bob and Jeff, you know. To
Yeah.
entice people to come in.
Yeah, and they said they want more because they
Yeah.
know we're going to be missing stuff, not having Winn-Dixie. So they've been very supportive.
Yeah,
of
they
the
are,
city.
yeah.
Okay. Did we do any recognition or anything for Barnhart?
We attended to show our support to the city,
Yeah,
but
they had something from the city there.
beyond that, nothing else has been done.
Okay.
Or to my knowledge, the city hasn't done anything. If some of the other guys in the public works did anything for them.
Okay, could we do a resolution?
Yes.
They have great history in the community, and we just want to recognize them. It's generally acceptable if at least 30 days out after the funeral, you can still give something.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, city attorney.
The only thing I have is, I know that the evaluations for city manager have been handed out.
Yes.
If you could please hand those off to our deputy clerk.
All right.
And if you could scan them and send them to me, I'll do something similar to what I did last time, with sort of compiling the information off of those, so that we can discuss it at the next meeting.
I gotta make sure I have your email.
I have it.
Okay. I think I do. I just wanna
I'm pretty sure I
double
emailed
check.
you a
Yeah, I
few
think
times.
so. It's probably just been a while.
If you have them here today, I can of course take them with me.
Okay. All righty. Okay, all right, city clerk, deputy Gillette.
Other than our new utility clerk, starting on Monday and getting her trained, just, like I said, audit, we're trying to, being stretched between two offices, I'm trying to work as much as I can on each task, as much as I can, I promise. But thank God our CPA called this afternoon, and I'm still here, luckily, and said that he was gonna last minute come tomorrow and help us, so it's a huge thing and very grateful for that. Other than that, bills are going out like normal, meters got read like normal, and invoices are getting paid, so we're trucking. I mean, it might be a little slower than my normal pace, but we're getting there, so that's all I got.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'd like to add that today the city of Monticello received a $10,000 award from Duke Energy.
Really?
That's to go towards community infrastructure.
Okay.
And I've come up with some plans to put that towards the Clifford Brown Park Chase
Great.
Drive. So
Okay,
Also,
wonderful.
At the chamber luncheon today, Duke did give out $50,000, $10,000 to 5 different entities here in
here in the county.
and, super.
Yeah.
Super.
So Scott Mixon is always around, and he's going to be looking out for us for more opportunities.
Good,
So.
good. Okay. That's good news, good news. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's go down to the council member report. To my right,
Nothing for me tonight.
okay.
Just his festive shirt.
Just, that's, it all says it right here.
Just happy to be here.
Okay, and on my end, I'm not reporting anything. All is quiet. Councilman Evans?
Oh, I do have one thing. To the manager and the chief. I know we kind of contribute to give in-kind service for the food giveaway, and it's on Magnolia at every other month. Well, I guess with the Winn-Dixie closing and the Audi, now they're gonna be giving it out at Greater Fellowship on Cypress, and I think it's the 17th or the 18th. But they used to have the old employee, Mr. Simon,
Right.
but since he's deceased now, so we might have to add another stop in there. I spoke to Mr. Daniel Jones. Yeah.
Not John, Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
They talked about him in church Sunday.
Right. I talked to him. So when we do schedule that, I'll probably be calling you guys again to help out with that. And it's very needed in this community, and a lot of people go through that. So it's great in-kind service.
We've been helping out, helping them. They pretty well familiar because we got them where they know how to park, and we got a system worked out like we do all the other places. So I think the hardest part is just getting the cones around there because Mr. Simon used to pick the cones up, but that wouldn't be no problem.
Yeah, we'll get that.
That's it.
Okay. All right, Councilman Jones.
I just need approval for legislative count is in December, and the legislative session starts in January. So that's why we had those two workshops in September and the 17th of this month. And so December 3rd through the 4th will be the legislative with the 5 committees that we have, but the same the state have, and we get the information and push it to them. So this is an even year, so legislative. So that's why we have to jump on it now. So I need approval to go to that legislative conference in December. And that's it. I'll wrap the other stuff over.
Okay, do I have a motion for approval for the December meeting for Councilman Jones?
The legislative conference.
Legislative conference.
And I'm a member of the National Resource Committee, Solid Waste, and a couple of things in there.
Make a motion to approve the travel.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
It's been properly moved and second. Councilman Jones will attend the meeting in December. All righty.
That's it, Madam Mayor. Thank you, Council.
Yes, sir. We have one more distinguished council lady on board.
I have only one question. Once we get through the audit, once we get through the budget issues, will we be able to have once a month at our meetings a budget that shows the budget, the to date, the monthly, and the current?
Yes, we've already
If I have
planned.
to do it myself.
We've already
until
planned
we're trained,
that
yes.
myself and Sarah and maybe the prospective clerks, we're going to be getting together
Okay.
throughout the year.
So we
and-
have it every month?
And checking on our budget, yes.
Good.
Because I provide the profit and loss reports every month after I reconcile our account, our main, well, all of our accounts really. But our main accounts are really what matters when we're doing that. So even if they're not fully trained up at that point when doing so, I'll continue to do so.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll
thank
be
you.
able to provide it.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
Mayor, Madam
Yes, sir.
Mayor, I do have one, just observation for a question. So to the city manager, all of this new construction are these people hooking up to city services? Like
So this-
over by the recreation park, I see a couple of houses out by the dog track, I see a couple of houses in
Creek.
Creek.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, are we getting
Yeah,
more?
we are, yes, sir.
Okay.
And Monticello, that's all happening right now too. That's the septic sewer program, but yes, yeah, people are connecting to our city services.
From what I recall, looking at that grid, there is very little space inside of city limits especially that wouldn't have to connect as new construction at this point.
Right, and I get, yeah, and that was just one of them, but I'm talking about, like I say, on 19, I think I see about 3 houses out there in that subdivision that came 3 or 4 years ago. that-
Yeah, but
Yes,
don't-
they've been paid,
Yeah.
all the tabs were already put in when that development was established. So now all they're having to pay for is systems charges. But every time they go to add a new house, the contractor will come in and pay.
Yeah, and so they built a brand new lift station out there, and we became in control of an old lift station out there. We're working out a deal to take the new one that's built the way we want. We're gonna abandon the old one and put everything on the new one. So we're working out plans for that right now on who's gonna do what work.
Okay. All right, our next council meeting is scheduled for November the 4th, 2025.
Are we still doing the 28th?
Yes,
Okay.
28th and then the 4th, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I do have one other thing. I think we each got a little postcard or something that had a little pin on it about the city. Yeah, you got.
There it is.
Are we doing anything that week? Can we do anything that week?
We haven't done anything.
Florida League Cities
I
normally
was I just delivered them, I didn't know what it was for.
They get cheap. They normally send a 2 kit out. We can have a mock council, get those students, whoever that, but we never did anything, I don't think, not on that trip. But for the past umpteen years started, there's an opportunity. I mean, we have time right now.
It's the last week in October.
20 through 20.
20, something like that.
Yeah.
I would think you as the mayor would wanna have some recognition for our city.
Even they couldn't do a shout. They can come check out the operations at City Hall, man.
Excuse me.
The young-
Shout out
Is
someone.
that just for y'all?
28th, no, it's
It's a
public.
public
So
meeting.
the 28th will be public, and we're gonna be seeing some planning items, and if anything else is brought to us, we'll review those too.
Okay, what time is that?
It'll be 7 o'clock on the 28th,
Uh-huh.
so that's Tuesday.
It's real kid.
Okay. All right, let us, the 20th of this month.
So, are we gonna do anything for the city?
If we-
City recognition?
It would be wonderful to have some, kids to shadow us. And I know one year, it wasn't just during that week, but I did bring some students into our budget meeting.
Mhm.
And that did get them out of school a little while, but we wanna make sure it's a positive move. So, let's
If we had a little reception kind of thing with some little food and invite people to come in and meet our new people.
And if you want, I don't know all the details of this, but it sounds like a shadow event for
Yes.
kids. So, I mean, we could take on a couple kids if need be.
Hey, okay.
Like at City Hall, or I could take some around to show them. It worked when we had 4-H kids. We took them, showed them public works, and taught them all about our treatment plant. And we did a little mock council meeting in here with them, where they learned about Clifford the big red dog, and if you should let him go in everybody's yard or not, or control, stuff like that. But so I mean, we could do our part
Okay.
and take some.
All right, well, let's do it then.
They also have a toolkit. You can scan this and it'll give you the information that they have to go
Okay.
along with.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, I didn't receive any of those, so
You scan it,
good information.
okay.
and
Good to
it
let our
gives
community know that
Yeah,
we're.
I'm happy to
Okay, all right.
take on some kids that day.
You have any kids?
What's that?
Do you have any children?
No, I have dogs and a tortoise. But
Let
they're
them have
usually
it,
pretty
man.
happy
Take
with me, so.
Okay, all right.
Stick with the tortoise.
It's just,
Terrible. Hand this down, for me, please. Okay, do I have a Motion?
I move. Oh,
So
we saying,
sorry, I meant to ask. Veterans Day is on a Tuesday. I've been getting asked a lot if anybody can have Monday off too. Some see it as an inconvenience to be
Mainly just
having-
for what
having
we need to
Tuesday.
put on the billing for utility bills, little notes for our customers of, hey,
So I
we're
said I'd
closed
ask
on
to
this
see what
day
the
and-
council thought about
Don't know which
Monday.
day.
Monday as a day
In
off.
addition to, or?
We don't know if
In addition to the Tuesday, so that there was not just the one day and then off.
or do we just get Monday off and then still come in Tuesday?
I would
mean,
think it'd need to be off for sure on Tuesday.
Well, yeah, I didn't know how that would have to work. How
Yeah,
does
no,
that-
we would have Tuesday off,
Yeah.
so I'm asking
Yeah.
if the council would grant this Monday as well. And then we'll just have critical personnel here that are on call and.
Well, now, you do veterans,
Yeah.
you know, when it comes to the holidays,
yeah.
you get one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, everybody go
Uh-huh.
Veteran Day, you just get that Veteran Day and you go back to work.
Yeah.
Because when it
That's-
comes to Christmas.
Yeah, that's how that's how I saw it,
Yeah.
and I no problem telling them that. It's one of those. Sometimes when it falls in that one day, you know.
Like
you
what would
go,
happen the next year when it's on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
You get that one.
Yeah, and we've got,
All right, so we go with the one day we've been regularly getting.
I think we're all right with the one.
That's fine.
All right,
I just
all
want to
right.
make sure to put on the billing before the end of the month.
All right.
They can't say we didn't ask. So.
Yep.
Okay, so if all hearts and minds are clear, this meeting stands adjourned.
Please.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.